Colleen's coming in late. What's up? What's up? What's up? Poor Colleen. We threw Colleen in the deep end. We're like, yo, Brianna's under the weather. She won't be with us today, but
I can swim.
yeah, my
I
girl
can swim.
my girl has floaties, so let's go.
No, I can swim. I don't need floaties. Not for this bunch.
We shall see.
good.
We shall see.
No, I'm good with
He's a
y'all.
veteran.
Oh look, oh yeah, everybody's
Hi,
what's
guys.
up, guys? What's going on? Good.
Yeah.
Everybody had a good Christmas.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Great Christmas. It's beautiful.
Awesome. Oh, the original Steve Miller's back in the house. Let's go.
He's only here for Pat.
Oh, that's tough.
Maddie Burns, look at the homos. Love you, ladies. Oh, you don't mean everybody? We don't mean everybody here?
Yeah, and KDL fucked me up too. He's like, Sousa sent me. I was like, Sousa sent you here?
I thought Sousa was
boy.
on live right now. I was
What?
like, oh shit, here we go. Battle of the podcast. So
I'm wiped out by Hiller Fit programming. Yeah, my man, but Hiller's been doing the thing. He's been doing the damn thing. He's been asking the damn questions. He's been I like it. I like it a lot.
Jeremy, you don't follow his program, do you? You kind of do everything, don't you?
I have done everything, but I try to stick as close to Sentinel, as I can. But
Oh,
I program for other people, and I like to test it, so that when you see me with the stuff I post, it's like usually me testing a workout for one of my clients. So
but you personally follow Sentinel for yourself.
yeah, as best as I can.
Yeah.
As best as I can.
Wait, you program?
I do.
Coach Jeremy?
Been doing it a minute, bro.
I didn't
For a
know
hot
that.
minute.
I mean, I know you're jacked and everything, but I didn't know you did that. That's cool.
If you want to get super fit, let me know.
Follow Jeremy.
How many clients do you work with, Jerm? Or do you like have a certain number that you cut off at?
I limit myself to 5. 5 is enough.
Smart.
Like it's especially like if it was like I programmed for affiliates and stuff before,
Mhm.
and while that's tough, because it's got to flow, it's got to make sense. There's got to be progressions, strength, and otherwise. It's not that difficult, but when you're programming for competitive athletes and you have to do a strength or gymnastic piece, and then typically 2 Metcons and then a accessory, and you got to do that 6 days a week.
Mhm.
It's a lot. So you got too many clients and you're trying to do that.
You're
That's when
just
you see
copying
people.
and pasting and
Exactly. That's when you see
Yeah.
people. I've been hearing a lot of that lately. That people are using Chat GPT to program for their clients, and I'm like,
yeah.
come on, dude.
Yeah.
That's garbage.
Oh yeah. I think GTP
Chat GTP. You can do
I
it.
thought you could swim, Colleen. Come on.
Is taking over a lot of people's jobs right now. With all the marketing, a lot of people are using it for marketing. Obviously, people are using it for programming, coaching, those type of things.
I would use
So-
it for like a warm up for if I program snatches and then the Metcon has lunges, box jumps, whatever, and then the other Metcon, whatever it is, I will
Shut up, shorty.
take those and I will I will take those and I'll put them in a Chat GPT and be like, write a 15-minute warm up with these movements in it, or targeting these movements, and then it'll spit something out. I'll copy it, I'll paste it into my phone, and I'll tweak it. So because it does a decent job, but like sometimes it's not thorough enough. Like, so that's as far as I will go with Chat GPT. All right, give me a warm up, let me tweak it myself. Outside of that, yeah. I don't know.
Or you can sign up for Primal
Or it's
Mobility
gay.
using code GTP27 and get real coaches that
Is it
actually
GTP?
do.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's GTP. I know that.
Colleen, great point on the Chat GTP taking jobs. I was telling my kids about this the
You
other day.
can't
I was
even
like,
say it.
listen, you don't need to go to college. You just need to do a trade, because Chat GTP is never taking plumbing or electrician or even the shit that I do for a living away. but it's
Yeah,
taken
that's
away
true.
a lot of other jobs.
Well, I was going to ask you guys, obviously we all have children, and are you going to push the college narrative, or are
I'm
you
trying
really
to take it
leaning?
away. Like my daughter is mid-level smart. Like she was like me, like
Mhm.
doesn't really give a shit. Not that wasn't born with a ton of brains, and she's getting into all these fucking colleges like Alabama, and I'm
Mhm.
like 70 grand a year, and I'm like, listen,
You're gonna let her go to Alabama? They
no,
like
not yet. But she's like, I said, listen, you can party here in Dedham for nothing. You don't have to go to school just to party because you have no idea what you want to do. Go to community college. That's really, if you want to go to college, go to community college and just see. But I don't know. I mean, I hope my son will probably do a trade, and my daughter's very smart, like her mother. So if she wants to go to college, I'm fine with it. But
How old are your kids, Pat?
they're 17, 16, and 12.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
okay.
You're right
Okay,
there.
so that
You're in there.
17-year-old and the 16, like, yeah, it's definitely like, hey, what are we gonna do? What are you
Yeah,
into?
yeah.
But man, I'll tell you what, like I was raised go to college, go to college, go to college. Like that was it. There was no other option on this planet other than college.
Yep.
And I bucked against that so hard. I'm like, I'm gonna prove that you don't have to go to college, quote unquote have. Obviously, doctor, shit like that. Okay,
Or stuff
whatever.
like
I
that,
get
yeah.
that.
Mhm.
But everything else. So I didn't. I enlisted. I joined the military, and then because of that experience, I went into working for the government. Did that for a very long time. And while I was working there, I'm managing, mentoring, reviewing, like people that have 2 degrees, people that have, you know what I'm saying, like master's degrees, and this is the best job they could get. I didn't have to go into that kind of debt to get that kind of a job.
Yeah.
So I tell my kids all the time, mine are young. They're 13. I mean, 13-year-old, she's starting to get there, 13, 11, and 8. But, I'm pushing on them. What do you love to do? And how can you make that into something that you can do?
Understandably,
my son will be like, I want to do YouTube. I'm like, okay, like, what does that mean though? Let's break that down. But he's only 11, so who knows what'll happen.
I don't even know too many 17-year-olds who know exactly what they want to do. Very few
None of
do.
that.
But yeah,
You think you do.
talk to people nowadays with college degrees and say, "What'd you go to college for?" I guarantee you, most of them aren't doing what they went to college for. It's just
For sure.
Yeah, because they don't actually talk to you about why you would go to college, what college actually entails, and realizing that majority of those degrees that you get, you're not walking out with the promise that you walk in with. So there's a lot of people that go into these colleges and think like, okay, I'm going to go into a really expensive college or a really good college, for instance. And maybe they don't get scholarships and they don't get financial aid and whatever. So they're making these decisions to go to these very expensive schools because the illusion or the promise is that you are going to walk out of college, walk into these jobs and get that 6-figure first year, first 6 months. And when you're told that, and then you go do it, and then you realize that that's not the case, then it's a holy shit, I'm all of this money in debt. I'm all of this money in debt. And babe, and I know you want to go into other stuff, but
No, go for it.
One of my things that is always
Everything's clickbait.
is always interesting to me that I'm learning, because once you actually start paying attention as an adult, it's very interesting what you learn. Is fuck, and I forgot where I was going. Damn it.
No, you're on fire there. You're on
Yeah,
fire.
you're on
You're
it.
saying all the things that we're
think you made
saying,
your-
we're thinking. And
You
it'll
made
come
your
back.
point.
It'll
Yeah.
come back.
You did.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now. That's annoying.
It just is, and we definitely want our kid to if he goes to college, like great. If he doesn't, and he goes into a trade and he finds something that he likes, like awesome.
Yeah.
And especially for our kid,
Yeah.
like he's gonna
Especially
find
for what? Oh, your kid.
For
Yeah,
our
yeah,
kid.
for our
Yeah.
kid, like,
And I was gonna say, especially for these times, not to cut you off, but like nobody. If you talk to people in the trades, nobody wants to do that. Like young people, no young people want to do that. These
What, do
18,
trades?
19-year-old kids, they don't want to get into
Yeah.
trades anymore.
No, they want to
They
go.
don't want to get their hands
they
dirty.
think
They don't want
it's
to
the
work
thing
the
they have to do.
hours.
Because it's hard
Right.
work. They
Yep.
want to all be on YouTube and they all want to become YouTube sensations and think that they're going to make $1 million overnight. And, it's a very misleading Yeah, streamers. It's very misleading because you do have certain people that do break out into these social media trends, and for whatever reason, they go viral doing nothing. And they're popular and they're everywhere and they make all this kind of money. And then you have the people that are actually trying to make businesses out of social media, trying to make money, and they never make it. They barely get, a couple $100 a month or anything like that. But I remembered what I was going to say. What do you guys think? And again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm slowly starting to understand this. How is it that kids out of high school are given loans to go to colleges, sometimes 6-figure loans? How come kids that come out of school get 6-figure loans to go to school, but as an adult, you can't get a loan for your house until you prove a certain number of credit or a certain number of being able to pay for a loan? Can either one of you explain that to me?
No.
Okay.
Man, I'm twisting my brain right now. Is there any way I could try? But I never even really thought of that concept.
I mean, I can understand
idea.
$40,000 in college loans versus a $350,000 house, but like you're saying, most of these college debt now is over 100. I mean, it's a lot of money.
It's bonkers
They just-
how much-
they just say every
Many
kid, like,
hundreds,
yeah, come on in, and you're going to pay this back till you're 50 years old, and that totally defeats the purpose.
And if the kids can't get it by themselves, like most parents will sign on to that
Sure.
and make it be part of their loans too. And it's like,
Yep.
I mean, my grandfather didn't. He's like, either you're getting a scholarship, which I got for basketball, or this loan's your shit and you're paying it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I respect that. My parents did the same thing. I paid my way, and that was it.
so
No, I'm sure they would help if you need it. You know what I'm
They
saying?
probably
But,
would have, but I went to
you
state
have to,
school,
as a parent, I feel like you have to be like, hey, you need to learn how to make your way. And if you stumble, hey, we got you, but we can't just be like, all right, here's a whole bunch of money, and you never even
Yeah.
learn how to
Yep.
work or it's
I think that's the balance of being a really good parent, is that you figure out what that is. It's not always going to look the same, but
No.
as kids, like, they have to be
and they don't
challenged.
understand the fucked up thing about that is kids don't understand what that is. They just want to go to college. They don't understand that they're going to owe however many hundreds of thousands of dollars they're going to owe afterwards.
You're
And-
right,
and-
Garrett. They cannot comprehend exactly what that means.
Yeah.
And you
it's
can't
like
really
Pat
hold
can't
against
comprehend tariffs. Like it's the same thing.
Here we go.
Hashtag tariffs. Let's go.
All right. We're gonna get
Joseph, I
in.
love
I
it.
look. I put in the title.
This is a solid question. Is stripping considered a trade? Asking for a friend.
Fuck yeah. If you could do it till
I
you're
can't
40,
see why not.
make
Yeah.
big bucks.
I'm
Hell
not
yeah.
mad at it, and I
Stop.
think you should get your overtime pay. I don't think it should be taxed. Like,
Katie, y'all know
Amen.
it's hospitality.
shit, here we go. All right.
It's like a blend of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay, so I really wanted to go into this snow bunny thing. Because I think it's hilarious. I don't understand it, and Pat loves to yell about it. How it's only like white people can be racist and black people can't be racist. But so let's go. Or you're tired, not even that, but you're tired of poor white male struggle.
Yeah.
Like you're over that. Okay.
Mhm.
So here we go. Venus Williams got married. We're doing a little pop culture right now. Venus Williams got married. This is her little snow bunny husband right here. Gorgeous, happy couple, right? Beautiful wedding. Oh, no, bro.
Oh, there he is.
Here he comes. He's coming in hot.
There he is.
All
Let's see
right.
what he's got.
All right.
Already.
Damn,
I'm
you're
excited.
so early, man.
Hello,
What's up,
it's
my guy?
Vladimir.
Uh-huh. Do you have an actual comment? Or a
Yeah.
gay joke? Anything?
Hail Vladimir Putin. Hail Putin. Hail Putin. Hail Vladimir Putin. The motherland will rise again. American big
Wow.
dog.
So are you excited
Yeah.
for Trump to meet with Putin and like, or you just want the war to keep going?
I am very excited. The motherland will take the east of the Ukraine.
It
boys.
was better last week. Way
Oh,
better last week.
yeah.
Any guesses who that could be?
No, but
Great to
like
hear
he,
from him.
he just every damn time. Yeah, Kenneth, every time. He has
I don't think that's anybody in the sense that it's someone we know. I think it's just someone who stumbled across this. I really do. Like who? Because this group, like the Savan verse and everything, people are like usually actually funny. They, they'll say something. Like this. This is just. I think it's just some random dude.
hey, whatever, man. Keep
Yeah.
calling. I just have something other to say.
Someone said this is Venus, by the way, not Serena.
Yeah, my bad. Venus. Did I say Serena?
you're
My
good.
fault.
Yep.
My fault. My fault.
Yes, you said Venus.
I wonder who the
I
dude
thought I
is.
did. I have no idea who he is, and it doesn't matter.
He's rich. I know that.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Oh.
She had a beautiful wedding. There were beautiful photos. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But then the whole world went on fire or I don't know if the whole world, but like a lot of people went on fire about it and was like, hey, why is this? Why are you marrying a white guy? Like people are pissed. Black people
Still
are
there,
pissed.
huh?
Let me say it. Black people are pissed.
Black people. Okay. Yeah.
Black people, yeah, let me black people are pissed that she married a white guy. Meanwhile, what babe the entire time that she
For decades.
yeah, they just fucked with her, telling her
For-
how she looked like a dude. She was never gonna find a guy, like any of that shit. And now it's like, oh, you got married, but you can't marry a white guy.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, it wasn't white people saying you can't marry a white guy. It was black people like, hey, why are you marrying a white guy? It's like, who the fuck like, who cares? Nobody cares.
Mhm.
Come on, Pat. White people don't care that she married a white guy.
Dude,
Black people care. So is that
I mean,
come
I'm not
on.
black. So, I mean,
6'7"?
You're
6'7"?
not?
I'm not black.
Oh, stop it.
My wife will tell you that right off the bat. But no, I mean, I could totally see like I mean, I don't know what I don't think I've ever said black people can't be racist. I don't know, but I mean, you're gonna have to go into you're gonna have to find that quote. But
You said a lot of things, Pat.
oh yeah, I say a lot of
might be
shit.
one of them, or you implied it. You were
Yeah,
very
I
Joseph-
definitely
family.
probably
She
implied
is.
implied it, but Jeremy, like you would obviously have much better insight on this. I mean, do black people get upset if black women don't marry black men?
Yes.
I'll tell you this right here, Pat, and I've been very open about it on this show. Growing up and even to this day, shut up, CrossFat. I hate you.
Oh,
That's a
CrossFat's here.
horrible thing to say. That's a horrible thing to say. You son of a bitch. Anyways, I got to stop looking at the comments. But I've been very open about it. And in my life, and it holds true to this day, my experiences, and I have enough black friends and family that it's also been their experiences. And Garrett will probably tell you the same thing. To me, in my experiences and all of theirs, the most racist people are black people towards each other. They are, and towards white people, but like towards each other, they're horrible. And I mean, it's crazy. And I think this is another example of that, where you got both Serena and Venus marrying a white dude, and they hate it. Why would you marry a white guy when they can't even tell you a good reason why not to marry a white guy? Why would you not marry a white guy? What does it matter if he's white or Asian or Mexican, or it doesn't matter, you know? I don't know where it comes from. I think it's personal insecurity, cultural insecurity. Like they're insecure about themselves, something or whatever, and they just project it out on other black people.
It's always you want to see it's Dr. Umar always don't marry a snow bunny. Don't do. I mean, he did it with the Michigan coach, right? Like we talk. I don't know where I've talked about this, but I know I've talked about this at some point. Like you remember the Michigan coach? It just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And both were snow bunnies. His wife was a snow bunny, and then his side chick was a snow bunny. And Dr. Umar was like, "Don't fuck with snow bunnies." And so it doesn't matter if it's a black guy with white women or it's a black woman with white men, black people get pissed about it.
They do.
And for me, the thing that, and I think, Pat, this is where I was kind of going with this, is if I teach my son to be a good man and just everybody is who everybody is and just walk through the world and everybody's equal, but black people are perpetually saying white people are going to teach you like shit, like they're just going to treat you like shit. There's no other way around it, and they're going to treat you less than, and you are less than in this world, and you whatever. What's more damaging? Is it like the few Proud Boys, or is it black people teaching their kids that they're always going to be less than, and everybody thinks that they're going to be less than?
Well, okay, that I see what you're saying. And you say a few Proud Boys. I mean, you don't think that there's just as many white people out there doing the same exact shit that you just said?
Not the same way that you don't see it on social media like that.
Yeah,
The same way that it's literally been put into our brains constantly. And like, I can say it for my sisters, my nephews, my whatever, they present darker than me. They look more like Jeremy than they do like me. Like they're taught all the time, don't do this because white people are going to do this. Don't do this because white people are going to do that. Don't, like, that's just, it's ingrained to do that. They've like put that in the media all the time. It's in every television show. They just fucked up Stranger Things. Like it's just a constant like barrage of that. There's not a constant barrage on television of black people are bad.
No, do you really think they fucked up Stranger Things though? Or do you think like so many people were questioning Will's sexuality that they had to do it?
No one was questioning his
Nobody
sexuality.
cares.
That was the whole thing.
All over social media for the last 2 years. Is Will gay or not? He's got to be gay. He's got to be gay. Of course he's gay. Is he gay or not? I feel like people are freaking out over that. It was like a 4-minute skit.
It was so dumb. It was so cringe.
I hear what you're saying, but do you really think it's worth all the backlash? It's like all these people saying, "Oh, we didn't need to know about it." I mean, who fucking cares? It's like when
Well,
someone
here's the
tells you
thing. Here's the thing,
you're
Pat.
Christian. Did I really need to know it? No, but I'm not going to yell at you about
Right.
it.
It's all about
The
context.
difference is that it's constantly pushed everywhere.
Yeah.
So eventually,
it was in every one of
people-
our shows.
Like eventually, people like a collective people are going to be like, I'm just tired of it. I just don't want to see.
And
anymore.
especially again, the context of it is like they're trying to figure out how to basically save the world. And we need a extended skit about something most of us already knew anyways, is that Will probably likes
oh, bro, I was gonna let you talk. You gotta wait till there's a okay. Sorry, my guy. Call back.
Oh,
It wasn't the
okay.
anonymous. It was somebody else. Sorry, my guy. Call
Oh.
back.
Is it Pedro?
No.
But it was the
your
context
point,
of that
Pat-
situation. It just didn't
Yeah,
make
to
sense.
Pat's point, like, yeah, who cares? Like,
Right.
there are also a group of people that are like, I don't give a shit, just write the story. I was talking to Garrett about this. We're rewatching the show You on Netflix or whatever, and
Good
now
show.
it's a great show. But now, if you realize it, most of the new shows, there is a woman that straps it and puts it to her husband.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
fair.
watched last
Every
season.
single fucking new
Oh.
series, like, and
Jeez.
it's everywhere. You know what I mean? So, like, eventually, if you're going
don't
to
let-
throw that at people
And I
all
love
the
Vindicate,
time,
but
like,
Vindicate.
what
Sorry,
was that? Hunter's
it was
Wives?
Hunting Wives.
Hunting
Oh,
Wives or
good
something
show.
like that?
Yeah,
Good
But, like,
fucking
so-
show.
yeah, but there's
Eventually,
literally.
eventually men are gonna be like,
I don't.
I don't
want
want
to
to keep seeing
Yeah.
women strapping it on and putting it to their husband.
All right,
you know
but
what
how
I'm
many
And
saying?
you also
men
you got to understand too,
How many
Pat, that
men
we live in
complained about the
outrage culture.
fucking that was going on and all the lesbian fucking that was going on in that show?
I agree with you.
Zero.
And the women aren't complaining either with the lesbian fucking.
Yeah,
either.
but
We're good
how
for that
everyone's
too.
mad about Stranger Things. Listen, here's the thing with Stranger Things. I watched it and
I
I
haven't seen
didn't
it,
even.
so.
It didn't. You guys know how I am. I'm very supportive of gay people, obviously, and I
You are.
didn't even think twice about that was going to blow up like it did. That's just me. And if it was like this big religious revival, it just wouldn't have crossed my mind. And then I saw it blowing up like 2 days later. I was like, wow.
And
Did
again,
you
that's
see-
what I was saying is like we live in outrage culture, so everybody's going to be outraged.
Oh, of
So,
course.
like, does it deserve this backlash? No, but like that.
Yeah,
that,
it does.
You
Fuck
open up.
that. It was supposed to be a fucking like fun, scary ass show. They did. It was the same thing as the revival of Sex in the City. It was bullshit.
Mm.
We didn't need any of the non-binary folks or any of that push to make us believe that you like gay people. I don't. Whatever. Like, great, you're an ally. Like, nobody cares. I want the original
right,
Sex
Garrett.
in the
See, they
City.
could have
with-
Garrett,
done.
let
they
me
could've
play-
done
Samantha-
Let me play devil's advocate, and I know I see where you're going with all this, and I'm okay with your take. We know that this is one of the most popular shows in the last 25 years. It's hugely popular among 12 to 18-year-old kids. If there's any 12 or 18-year-old kids who are thinking of putting a gun in their mouth because they didn't want to come out of the closet, is it worth putting that scene in there?
That's a stretch, homie. And what I'm
Why?
gonna this. Let me ask this
That's
question.
probably
before
why
that-
they did it.
Before that question,
That's where the liberals
That-
But
go
wait,
on this.
let me ask though, why I get what you're saying. I understand this idea of
I do too.
I need to be seen in every place to feel like I can be who I am. But and maybe this is just because I'm a mother now, but like, isn't that a place for the parents to have those conversations? And isn't it more important to be able to create relationships where the parents can be there for their children? Now, I know what you're going to say. Not every family is like that, and not every parent is like that. And I understand that. And I believe that there are places and times for that. But just because, and maybe this is the bigger question, the highlight is on the group that doesn't have something, and saying that the group that does have something has to completely comply with every single thing that the group that doesn't have, if that makes sense. So if I have my coming out, my family was not okay with it. They just weren't. They weren't okay with it. It was a phase. They weren't happy about it. I got cut off, all these type of things. They were worried that I was never going to be able to have a kid. I've always wanted to be a mom and all this type of stuff. And so I
is
felt
it a phase,
that.
Colleen?
Well, I mean, 14 years later, I don't think it's really a phase. So
Garrett's
I,
like,
I'm
"Shut the
doing
fuck
I'm doing pretty well.
I'm just here.
But I wish that the response of me coming out was different. And so I understand that. And I also understand that there's another layer to that not every parent is able to comprehend. But I think that what we don't do is we don't give patience or grace to anybody. We don't give the opportunity for anybody to grieve. It's you need to be okay right now, no questions asked and whatever. So my point in these bigger pictures where they're putting stuff on every single child's book, child's movie, child's, series or whatever.
Doesn't have to be
like,
child, just a fun fucking series.
But
Mhm,
it's everywhere.
it's aimed at the kids. So what other parents are saying is that I am taking the right to teach my child. I want my kid to be able to go watch something and not have to worry that someone else is going to try to teach my child something.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but here's the thing.
That's legit.
When they hired Will as a 6-year-old, nobody knew he was gay. He ended up coming out of the closet, and he grew up on that show, and it turned out he was gay. It would have never been in the show if the kid actually wasn't gay. So they used it as an opportunity to bring him out of the closet. And because Hollywood is Hollywood and libs are libs, they absolutely are doing what you just said. But I think it's more geared toward, if there's one kid out there that really hates who he is and doesn't think he belongs in this world, maybe he'll watch this and think otherwise. And
Yeah.
that's where I fit.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and this goes to Colleen saying they're pushing it too hard. They're trying too hard. There's already a gay character in that show. The young lady is already gay, and they did a cool job of developing that. And she's got the nurse girlfriend, and she can't take her out on the date because shit keeps popping off. And
Yeah, she was brought in as
so
gay.
it's like,
It's a little different.
so
I know what you're
like
saying.
you didn't know though. We didn't know. We didn't
No,
know
we
and knew
knew.
she was gay because there was a Steve and her dynamic.
There was,
that
but
maybe, and then she's like, "No, actually, I'm gay," and it's like, "All right, cool, dope." And had they taken the Will gayness that we all already knew, and just put it into a different scene earlier in the prior season or earlier in that season, Like, all right, cool, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But when you already have that gay character, you developed her, and then all of a sudden, hey, the world's about to end. But hold on, the most serious part of this show, one of the best shows of the last 50 years. Hey, I don't like girls. It was like, dude, why now? Like, we don't need to see that right now. It was ill-placed. It was lazy writing. And I think they did it on purpose. And that's kind of like,
I think
that's
you
kind
get
of the
rage
point.
baited real easily if that bothers you.
Well, let me ask this question, and I'm gonna, and I don't know exactly how to ask it, so bear with me as I'm trying to work through it. Isn't the goal for everybody, no matter what, to be all looked at as the same? Like, isn't that the ultimate goal? We all want to be treated equally. We all want to be able to live the life that we want to without infringement on our beliefs and all this type of stuff. That's the beauty of America. That's the beauty of where we are in this world. That's what we're all fighting for. Is it actually more of a detriment to different communities? And you can insert whatever community you want, of this almost highlight of that certain community to stick out the way that they do, which actually takes away from the equalness that we're all trying to. So that is why people are like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm over this shit. I'm over this shit. So instead of just being able to all be on that equal playing field, that equal that we're all fighting for, these highlights, are they actually helping us get to that even playing field, or are they
Great point.
making it worse?
Great point.
That's my point.
I don't know if that
No,
like
you're
made,
right.
made
And
sense.
That
or
makes
whatever.
perfect sense.
That's my
It's-
point back to Pat. It's like, you always want to go to the extreme. Like, if we can save one kid for whatever reason, I get that. And I also feel that way too. But you also take away from the parents that are trying to help. Like, that one extreme case, you're going to bar parents from being able to like parent their children.
No, because if parents actually agree with what I just said, then they would have absolutely no problem with what happened in Stranger Things. It's the
Bro.
it's the kids that have parents that are like, I'm not going to raise no gay kid in my house. Get the fuck out. Those, I think, I get what
You
you're
have
saying.
those,
No, wait.
have those, but I don't think that's the vast majority of what's
Hold on, Pat.
No,
but-
I'm not
but
saying that's the vast majority.
Stranger Things, and that's the same point I'm talking about with Venus Williams. That's the same, like, you can't tell a kid that they're less than. Like, that's the thing that Colleen's trying to say. We're all supposed to just be equal. If you start throwing this shit in movies and television shows and start, like, we already did this. Ellen,
Yes,
we did this.
that's the point
We
right there.
Yeah, we already
That's what I was
showed
gonna
that
say.
we were less than, we fought for it, and now we're not
Yep.
less than. If you're still telling us we're less than, then that's what these kids are going to think, is that they're less than, and they're not, and no one's saying that they are.
But didn't they use that scene so that Will? Didn't the friends say, "No, we love you no matter who you are"?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
that's
point-
fine. That's fine.
But the
Right, that's
point
not-
is, they're acting like that shit's not normal now.
Well, it was the late
been
80s,
normal.
1986.
I know, but they're showing it
come
in
out.
2025. Come on, dude.
No, but the
No
show
one-
was set in 1986. How many 15-year-old kids were well, whatever they are, 18-year-old kids were coming out of the closet in 1986? Like, no big deal. Now, mate, you think that has nothing to do with it?
Yes. Yes, because
fair.
black parents right now telling their kids that.
Oh, I'm
white
with you there. If that's happening, then I don't agree with
No,
that.
that's absolutely happening.
Okay.
Black parents are telling their kids that white people are always going to think that they're less than. And now you got a bunch of people telling gay kids that straight people are always going to think that they're less than. And that's been like, yeah, are there always going to be like racist or homophobes? Like, sure, there are, but it's not to the proportion that it was in the 80s. And
Okay,
in the
I
70s and
got
80s.
Not even close.
even transphobic. That's not the same. Like, you got, when in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, unless you were like in the closet, were you going to a drag show? You weren't. You were hiding and you were in the closet. Now motherfuckers go to the drag show all the time. Nobody gives a shit.
agree.
And the only time we care is if they push it. The only time we care is if they push it down your throat. Yeah, if you push it down people's throat and you have freaking library reading time with Tom, the freaking crossdresser. Yeah, of course you're
We
gonna
went
have
to
a
a
problem with
fabulous
it.
drag show on our honeymoon.
Yeah, it was great.
It was
Yeah,
fantastic.
not for
They
children.
tried to take my
That's
wife.
fine. It's
I
not
know.
fine 'cause it's
I know.
you two. It's not you two and little G.
very
They tried to-
popular.
They tried to take my wife.
Very
Drag-
popular
They tried-
among
Drag
gay men.
queens
They tried to
love
steal you,
her. Yes.
I
They love her.
Tell us more. I want to talk about that. No.
No, they'd love to, but yeah, I'm not a gay man. Sorry.
There's no need whatsoever to have people cross-dressing going in and reading to kids. It made no sense to me. I don't fucking understand it. That is the epitome of pushing shit down people's throats. I think we're going too far on the Stranger Things thing. I get it. I mean, there's two ways you can go about it. Not say anything like it was back in the old days and have it be a massive problem for millions of people, or say too much. And I think if you break it down in the middle somewhere where it belongs, there's still going to be people who say it's too much, and there's still going to be lefty lib crazies on the left who are going to be like, we're not saying it enough. I mean, where do you win? I don't think anyone's ever going to win with it.
Are we ever going to get to a place, and again, you can insert any topic that you want to. Are we ever going to get to a place where we can say that two people can sit at the table and don't agree on something as major as, again, fill in the blank, and still love each other?
All four of us right here.
But I'm talking about families. I'm talking about, like, if you have a religious mother and you come out as gay, do you believe that we will ever get to a point where they can coexist and they can still love each other, even though they do not agree with the lifestyle? Like, if the mother is like, I really do not like this. I really, because of my faith, because of this, and, you know, whatever, that I am sad for you and I am hurt for you and I am concerned for you. Are we ever going to get to a place where that can be a conversation and then it's not taken to the extreme of cutting people off and saying that we can't coexist with each other?
You know, you guys would know that much better than me with that example.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, pick whatever example you want to. Politics.
Look at my mother's
whatever.
extreme. My mother's very religious. When my father died, all she talked about was when she dies, he's going to be waiting for her on this cloud, and she knows I'm an atheist, and we love each other, and we talk about it all the time. So it can be done.
Yeah.
And I disagree with Jeremy on a ton of shit, and obviously I disagree with Garrett on a ton of shit. But my God, I would fucking do anything for you guys in a second. And I wish there were more people that could sit down and have conversations about this. I do think our politicians are the biggest problem with that. The divisive way Obama ran things with the race, the way Trump just stands up there and says, you know, fuck everybody else. I want my opponents to do poorly. And he's just carrying on how it's gone over the last, it's not his fault. But that's just ever since basically... And I know the internet has a lot to do with it, but
Yeah.
Bingo.
Oh,
our
yeah.
politicians
I was
can't.
waiting for someone.
God,
to say
I
that.
fucking pray for the day where an independent gets elected president, where someone who stands up there and says, you know what, I agree with abortion and I agree with a flat tax, and I agree that you know, where half my issues I agree with on the right and half I agree with on the left, and everybody's going to have their minds blown about it. But that's really what we need.
My point is, Kenneth, who's to say that doesn't already happen in some homes?
It
Yeah,
probably
I do.
does. She's saying
It
overall.
does happen in homes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It does.
Colleen's saying, like,
he
overall.
just said it happened. It happens with him and his mom. I think
And
Pat
then CrossFit
nailed
said
it.
you
Obviously,
can't
with
really
the
generalize
Yeah,
it.
you
and that's,
can't.
and that's true. And that's fair. But
Right.
that was more of my question. It was the general
No.
The
question.
shit
But it's
that you
fair.
see
can't.
online is the shit that I'm most pissed at. It's like,
Right.
because all you see is online, but then when I walk out and talk to everybody and hang out with everybody in my regular daily life, this shit does not happen.
Yeah.
This is not a thing.
And when Pat said it, politicians for sure, yeah, obviously, to hell with them all. But the internet, man, people gotta
Internet, yeah.
go on the internet all you want, fine. But for the love of God, learn some discernment skills. Learn ways to create space between what you see and what you feel about it or your response to it. And if we can't correct that, we're effed. We won't be in.
We won't because it's the hot takes and it's where the money
exactly.
is.
Yeah.
This one's got to stay hot because she's going to make money because
Yep.
she's on the left. This one's
And
going
we're
to stay
going
hot
younger
because
and
she's on the right.
younger. we're going younger and younger with it, where
Yes.
like most of us, I didn't have a cell phone until, I don't know, 17, 18, maybe, and I had to get it myself and set it all up.
That's
And-
what I want for Garrett. No fucking.
Yeah,
cell
and I
phone.
had right, and I had that stick with that as long as freaking possible. And I think my first phone was that phone that Savan and Epstein were having dinner, the little Nokia block. I swear to God, I think that was
I
my
had
first
that
phone where
phone.
you had to
I
press
definitely
it
had
3
that phone,
times.
yeah.
I had
for
the
letter
Motorola,
C
the little Motorola that was like that big, and you could change. They called them skins back then, like the different colors,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the bright
yeah, wow.
orange and the
Yeah.
That was my first phone.
That was a few. I mean, you're a little younger, I guess, but like
And
my,
you,
my
Jeremy?
point
No,
is
I'm
like,
much younger than you, Jeremy.
thanks, I appreciate that. My point is like back in the day, we weren't so quick. You got your news from like the news or a magazine or the newspaper or whatever. And now, man, like all the bullshit out there, all the AI out there, all the false stuff to just clickbait, get you to,
All your
Oh my
people.
God.
you know,
pages,
like
dude.
people,
All right,
people,
let's go
if
back
we
to
don't get,
YouTube.
and my point is it's happening younger and younger. I mean, I got a 13-year-old with a cell phone. Now she didn't have social media, but I know a hell of a lot of parents
Be careful
that
with
allow
that,
their
Jeremy.
kids to have social media. Hey, I've talked about it. It was not my choice. It was ex-wife who did it on
Yeah.
Christmas 2 years ago behind my back. But anyways,
Oh yeah, I remember you told us that. That's true.
yeah. So, but like, there's plenty of parents out there. Not only do they have a cell phone, but they have Instagram, they have TikTok, they have blah blah blah. So now these kids whose brains are nowhere close to fully developed, now they have access to it sooner. And then you have unhinged adults who can't discern what's true, what's not. Research something. Just chill out a little bit before you respond. Now they're feeding the kid. You know, it's just like I'm terrified, to be honest, with what might happen in this country if adults don't adult. You know?
Well, Jeremy, the thing
Um,
that makes us as great as we are is the thing that's killing us, and that's the First Amendment. Because all these fucking websites and news places can lie all they want and lie and cheat and steal and tell you whatever they want to tell you. And
the
what
thing
are
that
the
the
consequences?
thing, I agree to that a little
Yeah,
bit. but
Jeremy
the
likes
thing
white
is,
women for sure.
It was a white woman. Yeah, that's for sure.
Jeremy has
White
to
devil.
fight.
White devil. No, but back
Hey,
to that.
Oh
I mean,
shit! I don't know if I can say this on here, but
Oh God, y'all.
I don't think I can say this here. Maybe I'll save it for you guys after. I'll ask the question after.
can't wait.
No,
Am I-
ask it now. Go.
Am I
Just
the
go.
only? Am
Go.
I the only one on screen that's not married to a white woman?
Yeah. No, I'm not married anymore. But
He's not married
never been
anymore.
married to a white woman. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
That is a
funny.
fact.
That is funny. Damn, that's
Um,
amazing.
the-
No, real quick to finish that thought, Pat.
Yeah.
Think of the alternative. If you don't have the First Amendment,
I'm with you.
game over. So
I know that.
what it comes down to isn't the law. It's the human heart, the ability to think, process, create space, not be an idiot. That's what needs to be corrected.
Yep.
And how we do that on a large scale, I don't know. It has to start at home, in your home, and
Nah,
then someone
bro.
else's home, and in a community. But like, we don't figure that out. We are in it.
Listen, like
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger said, he's like, it's in human nature to destroy ourselves, and that's basically what we're doing. And it's fucking sad, but it just keeps getting worse and worse. I'm with you. You have to have the First Amendment, and unfortunately, people just ruin it.
All right, let's move on to the
All right.
point where Pat says this is a one-off and it'll never happen anywhere else, and this is the only time it'll ever happen. Let's move on to Minnesota. We have the two great frauds in Minnesota. We have the child care
boy.
fraud, and we have the food feeding children fraud.
And Pat's doing great. Good take number 3. He's doing
Oh,
awesome.
All right, let's go, Pat.
Damn.
I like it. All right, so
That just
let's-
gets me
Steve
around
Miller, is
us
that my
more.
boy?
Steve Miller. Yep.
Stevie, love you, buddy.
he's,
Pat needs to be
He's
around
with
us more,
glasses.
man.
he's here for Pat.
We bring out the logic in Pat.
So let me do this because look.
Oh, you got someone on the phone?
No, it was our friend that wants to talk about Putin. So
Is Tim Walz coming on?
Come on.
I wish. Fuck.
God.
But since I have a new setup, let me rock with this.
Minnesota Child Care right here. It's from the state of Minnesota's website. We're just wondering where the children are.
Where the children are.
Yeah, where are the children? It says you have 102 children here, and you got $2.66 million this year in funding, and 2.5 million last year. We're just wondering where the kids are.
Who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley.
Nick Shirley.
And where you where is which department?
Oh, we are from ourselves.
Yeah.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going. Look at that. Shut us down. Where are the children at? No children inside of this daycare center. And look at this daycare center right here. No children inside of this daycare center. But between those buildings, over $2.6 million. We're
Children here.
Okay. So that's one of the frauds. And then the other fraud, of course, is the feeding the children. The feeding the children one. So are we allowed, or is it racist if we are nervous about the fact that we feel like that could happen in other states? Mine specifically, because now we got Mondami.
It can happen anywhere, especially when you have a woman like, what's her name? Erica Bach. Who's the woman? Who's the mastermind of this whole thing? She just got sentenced to jail.
Yeah, I know a bunch of them were. I didn't know anybody got sentenced, but
Oh yeah, she's gone.
who was it? Erica
Bach or something Bach, B-O-C-K is her name, and she's fucking horrible. I mean, you read about her. She like literally, if you didn't go along with it, like people were trying to donate food, and if you weren't going to go along with her scam, she basically dropped you. She was upfront and honest about all this. She's probably the dumbest woman ever. She was obviously going to get caught, but no, you're not racist if you want to go after the Somalians on this one.
like okay, so okay, cool. So we're not worried. Like everyone's saying,
CK Kevin is happening everywhere, just not Somalians. Yep.
like we're not worried about North Carolina, or like we can say like that shit's absolutely happening. Like when we saw,
Look at the COVID fraud. Every single business owner in America that took a PPP loan that I know told me that it was an absolute joke, that they didn't need it. All they had to do was apply, and they got it, and it was automatically forgiven. And that's $4 trillion. So, I mean, of course, it's not on a scale like this with each individual person, but you're right. Fraud is everywhere. And if you don't have people that are in charge, that have any balls or have oversight, it's going to keep happening.
so are you good with like if all of a sudden like the travel for Somalians gets decreased, or there's like a
What does that have to do with the fraud in Minnesota? I mean,
it's Somalian, it's Somalian immigrants.
the
It's
woman in
immigrants.
charge of it that started it is a white woman.
Oh, is that really? Oh God, I just looked. Is this okay? Fine,
She's
fuck it. Is this
whiter than
her?
me.
Stop.
But
I'm done.
what do you mean?
I'm out.
What I miss?
Is that her? Is this her?
Hold on. Yeah, that's her. Bach?
Shut up! She started the Somalian ring.
Her and one other guy who was a Somalian are read the
Oh,
article
I
on
did
Fox.
see this.
Google it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
on
yeah,
Fox
yeah.
News. The
Yeah.
article's
Hold on.
on Fox News. The mastermind. She's the mastermind of the whole thing. That's only for the food thing. $260 million for $91 billion worth of food.
All right, no, she's a movie producer or some shit. Wait, is it all right? What is it? Do you know if it's like Erica, E-R-I-C-A?
I don't even know if it's Erica. I just know her last name is definitely Bach.
How do you spell it?
I think it's B-O-C-K or B-O-C-H.
O-C-K.
Just Google Somalia Bach. It should come
Okay.
up. Of course, I probably have the wrong name. I literally was reading about it this morning.
B-O-C.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Bakum? Somalia bomb. That's what Pat meant. Somalia bomb.
Hold on, I'll find it for you.
This. Oh no. Holy
Her name is Amy Bach. A-I-M-E-E-B-O-C-H.
Of course it's A.
I was gonna say, wow. Why does it have to be so obvious?
Did you find it? There you go. Amy Bach.
Stop. Feeding our future.
Integer, Brian.
News on her. That's all.
Yeah, if you go down a little bit, there's one for Fox.
Yeah, Google the Fox News one.
Go ahead, babe. If you got it, bring it up.
Okay.
I'll stop sharing mine. Sorry.
Right here.
Holy shit! Get out! Really? Is she really white?
That's the one I read. Yeah.
Let me see the.
God.
Oh, she's definitely
Oh,
white.
she's saying racism too. Her and her governor are both saying this is racist, and white people do bad things too.
Oh, she did it because white people do bad shit. And
That's
that
what
why she did it?
Governor Waltz said,
Stop
dude.
it!
Is that her? Is that her
I mean,
defense?
are you
Yo, I'm out.
kidding me,
Pat,
bro?
don't ever say shit anywhere again about how like white people apologizing for shit because this is what happens.
All
we
right.
get
Yep.
fucking $500 million in fraud for that shit.
Two-
Because a liberal white woman felt
Mm.
bad, so she decided to fucking. Oh God.
That
Mm.
listen, that might be what she's saying, but that's definitely not the fact. She or the truth. She's just a fucking complete loser who wanted money. She should see the stuff she bought. I mean, she has millions of dollars in cash. She has all these cars, all these places where she lives. She went on all these vacations.
They
I hope
all
she
do
burns
that.
fucking jail.
They all do that. Like
That's-
if you're gonna
that's
scam,
amazing,
if you're gonna
dude.
scam something, try not to
Yep.
make it so obvious that you're
Right.
trying to scam something. Like you have to.
That's crazy.
They all get in trouble for that.
And then all that money went to like terrorist groups and shit and whatever. And no one's gonna get in trouble. Like Omar's not getting in trouble. Her fucking white snow bunny husband ain't getting in trouble. But it's gonna be all these Somalis. So you did all this shit to help black people, and they all going to jail now because you did some white people shit.
Mhm. Pat, what do you think of Mr. Reed's comment there, where he says that's the Dems playbook: meet criticism with an accusation of racism? Because I
think
can
it's a-
tell you what I think of that.
I think it's probably pretty accurate. I think everybody meets criticism with some sort of bullshit, and that tends to be the way the Democrats will do it.
I can't stand both sides. I guess I can't stand Dems a little bit more, but Republicans for different reasons, especially currently, I can't stand them either. So I never want to play like Dems are, like go get them. But like, boy, is there a lot of truth to that statement right there, because it
There
happens you got governor of a state caught up in, now they're calling for him to resign.
Oh, he's going
caught
to
up in all this sort of he should caught
He
up in
should.
all this sort of freaking fraud and just nonsense. And his response, at least one of his initial responses, is that white people do bad things too.
Yeah, listen.
I mean, bro.
When these people get into a lot of trouble, like this woman here, Amy Bach, they're gonna say whatever they can to try to get them out of trouble. And what do they think is probably the best thing to do is play the race card and see if you can get some fucking liberal judge who feels bad for them.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, that's where we're at with a lot of people in these types of cases.
Yeah, and
Totally.
hold on before you.
She's going to jail.
KDL, what's up, dude? Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. What daycare do I call to get her office? Yeah, bro. Like, I guess just call the governor. at this
1-800
point.
doesn't exist.
Yeah, right.
Crossfast comment. Can you imagine if a Democrat made the same tweet about Charlie Kirk that Trump made about Bob Reiner? They're also, again, Crossfat, I was very vocal
right
about
back.
it.
Yeah.
I was very vocal about it when Trump made that tweet. I'm like, that's Bush League, bro. That's garbage. I don't care if you hated the guy, if he tried to take you down. He not only did he die, but like how it happened was horrible. Just either show compassion or shut up. You don't need to say you're
listen.
looking just as bad as the side that you want to criticize all the time.
Most
That
people
was-
aren't
that
going to
was
make that tweet. I mean, Trump makes tweets like that all the time. He doesn't give a fuck. I think he's retarded. That's why he would make that tweet. I can't think of one prominent Democrat that I know that would ever do that. And the people
There
that
were a
did
lot
do that
were saying some effed up stuff.
Well, the people that
when
were
Trump
saying all the
died.
effed up stuff ended up getting fired from their jobs, and rightfully so, for ripping Charlie Kirk, for saying I'm glad he's dead. And those people all got fired. The president does it, and it's like, what are you gonna do? He's the president.
I don't know if we could say he's
Yeah, but that's different, dude. Though,
dumb.
dude, don't do that. If you get fired from your job, if you say that shit and it's against my company fucking guidelines, like whatever. Is it against
American
company-
guidelines for the president of the United States to say something stupid? Should be.
But I mean,
No.
if there was, then he'd be out though, bro. Like,
Yeah, Biden
this
would
Listen,
have
guy-
never
that's
been
why-
president.
Well, we're supposed to have a balance of power for the president of the United States. He does whatever the fuck he wants and
He
says
do-
whatever the fuck
how
he
so?
wants.
He says saying whatever the fuck you want and doing whatever, completely different things. I can
Yo,
say
say
whatever I want.
Look, freedom
but
of
doing
speech, bro.
something is-
Daddy Trump out here saying shit. He out here
No.
trolling. Like what?
Well, what I was
All
gonna
right,
say,
he
Pat,
says what he
is-
wants, and then he gets criticized for it, and then he cries about it.
That's
well,
fine.
and this is what Garrett and
I
talked
love it
about
when
a
he
long
does shit
time
like
ago,
this
is
because
that
I love the drama.
Me too.
it's not necessarily a dumb thing. Like you could argue dumb, but like Garrett and I talked about with Trump a long time ago, is ego. Ego is a motherfucker, and his is huge. And so is he dumb? I really don't think he's dumb in the sense that he can't check his ego. And
I think it's-
and either
that's what
just don't
narcissists
say
do.
anything or
The tweet
whatever.
was
but like,
insane, Crossbat. It was definitely the tweet was insane.
yeah,
I absolutely agree.
I
with
read
you,
it and I'm
for
just
sure.
like,
But,
damn,
like,
dude, someone in
that-
that circle needs to take the phone away. Like,
Yeah.
stop, bro. You don't need to do that. Check your ego. Stop saying dumb shit. It doesn't help. That's the thing you got to understand, or that you got to come to. If you have a big ego and you're in a position of like president or whatever, leader or something, if it doesn't add value, don't say it. Just don't say it. You know what I'm
You're
saying? That
talking
goes
to
for
the wrong-
both sides.
Talking to the wrong guy. Nothing.
But
Everything
you're
he
coming
says
like he's
falls
an
under
idiot.
that
He's
category.
stupid. Like so.
I get
So
it.
this is what I with you, Pat, and Trump is what bothers me is I can sit here as someone who did vote for him and say, hey, don't tweet stupid shit. Hey, blah blah blah. Be a little more unifying at times than dividing. But then I can still agree with and support some of the things he's doing. America for blah blah blah. But your premise is always, he's an idiot. I hate that son of a bitch. So it doesn't matter when you come at anybody with that mindset, it doesn't matter what they do. You're still going to hate them.
Isn't
They
that
can
like-
do the best
my
shit ever,
grandmother-
and I
my-
hate them.
My
That's not
grandmother's
true,
in
I
her
see.
80s. She'll say whatever the fuck she wants. She doesn't give a shit. And I'll cringe at some of it.
Yeah.
Like we'll go out to
Mhm.
dinner and she'll say some shit and I'm like, oh, Graham, like this isn't, or like whatever. But at the same time, the bitch is 80 some shit. She can say whatever the fuck she wants. She
All right,
has
great-
no
great
give
point,
a
but
fuck.
Weren't we?
Like-
What's Colleen just saying? Are we ever going to get to the point where we can like have civil discussions? And the leader of the free world can't even have a civil discussion with himself on a social media website. He's out of control with that stuff, and that's fine. But he's also the fucking leader of the United States of America, so it doesn't bode well for what we are talking about.
My grandma doesn't have a nuclear football.
I was going to say something along those lines, but thank you, Crosby. That was perfect. I was going to say your grandma
Fair,
isn't the
that's
leader of the
fair.
free world. But again, Pat, you understand my premise is like Hitler, hate him. I don't give a fuck. Like he
I
could have
don't
been
hate
smart.
Trump like
he
that.
could have been funny. He could have been whatever.
Like I don't
But,
hate him like that.
I don't like. I don't know, but like he can say some dumb shit. He can do, but like, hey man, he's overall made and is still trying in a lot with a lot of adversity, trying to make life better for Americans. So all right, dude, it's like your friend who's like, they got it together. They're successful, but sometimes you don't want to take them out because they can't shut the fuck up. Yeah, or you know what I'm saying? Like just hey. We could talk like this over here, but when you're around these people, just shut up. You know, that's more like what Trump is like, but that doesn't mean like I have this personal vendetta and I'm always going to hate him. And that's where you
I don't
come
have a
from
personal vendetta.
all the time with him.
I don't hate him. He makes it very easy to criticize. Just dude, I criticize Biden every time he opened his fucking mouth. I was like, they should put this dude in a home. I have given Trump his credit for the way he's handled the immigration. I think the ICE is kind of out of his hands because he gave them, a blank slate, and they can do what they want.
Okay. Okay. You're moving on to the next one, which
Yep.
I like. Trump's first year. What'd you like? What'd you dislike? You just started. You like how he handled the border, immigration. Keep going.
I like how he handled the border. He said he was going to do it, and he did it. He said he was. That's pretty much what I like. I like the fact that,
and then he's like, I fucking hate
Hold on.
everything.
And I hate that motherfucker.
I like the deregulation. I like the aspect of he did most of this from 2016 to 2020. He hasn't really done much of it now. because most of that stuff is still in place. But he allowed businesses to become better by making more money because he deregulated a lot of the bullshit that they had to go through. He's campaigning on releasing the Epstein files, and then he stonewalled it. The tariffs have been an absolute disaster. I know you say it hasn't affected your life. It has affected mine. I read all about it all the time. Even the right
Absolute disaster.
Absolute
A little strong,
fucking
Pat, even for you.
disaster. Jeremy, I spent $130 on my Christmas tree this year. It was $100 last year. Why do you think that is? Now, that's just one little example of what tariffs do when you fight with Canada and Mexico. And
First
Japan.
world problems, Pat. First world problems.
I mean,
Christmas
there's that.
tree was
There's that.
$130.
There's
That
that.
shit ain't-
But that's also a very
I can do it with
short-sighted.
everything.
Pat, that's a very short-sighted thing
It's
because
not.
if
He got,
this
Jeremy
plays
ended up
out,
getting rid of most of them already because they were such a shit show.
he got rid of some of them, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing, Pat.
It didn't work.
To make things better for America, fairer for America and Americans. What's the old adage? To make an omelet, you got to break a few eggs.
It's not about fair.
No, my man was worried
in
about
the long
$30 on a
term-
Christmas tree, but he didn't bring up like men aren't in girl sports anymore.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
He was like,
Christmas tree, man.
I'm mad. $30 for a Christmas tree.
Pat just
Great.
stares at his tree every night, just shaking his head.
Hey, great point on the men and women's sports. That's another thing that I can't believe we're not all in agreement on. Yeah, so those three things on Trump. Good job on deregulation, good job on immigrants, and good job on keeping women out of men's sports. A very common sense issue. Unfortunately, is not very commonsensical for some people in this world. The rest of it, I think he sucked. You guys can give your opinion now.
I want you playing
Well,
with
your
that.
mom. Hold on. Your mom has a good
Oh, what's up, dude?
Your mom.
moment. That's also not from tariffs as much as it's from the government continuing to just print money. Is that true?
100% tariffs with all the Christmas trees come from Canada. I talked to the guy who owned the place. I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
the Christmas tree thing. Huh?
yeah.
I think your mom's talking like more big picture than just the $130.
That's mad.
That's mad. That is fucking Christmas
I want my
tree.
Christmas tree under a C note.
Let Pat.
I want
be
an
mad.
Instagram video of Pat burning his tree.
I do that every year. I
And
do
I
it every
wanted-
year.
Do you
and I'll
burn
give
it?
you I'll send you the video.
I want him to burn it on
Yes.
a golf course though, like a fucking $10 million
Yup.
golf course.
Pat won't have a job anymore because we need Pat employees.
Oh shit. No, and you see when you talk about shit like that, it only like makes me laugh, and it's funny to me because we are small business, and so like, hey, when the price of eggs went up, we had to go up on our prices, but when the price of eggs came down because the bird flu was over, we did too. You know what I mean? Like it's not. I don't know how the tariffs affects me. I really don't, because our business is just what's like, it didn't affect us really.
And for you, it's a lot of small businesses within an area working together. So Pat, from what you're saying, are the tariffs more for the bigger imports of
So I'll
stuff?
tell you this.
Because
Every
like,
year-
small businesses that can work together.
It's
are
mostly
able
for
to-
people that have to buy shit outside this country. That's where tariffs are going to affect you. So if you're doing business with with companies inside the borders, it might not affect you as much. Every year I spend $200,000 on chemicals and fertilizer, almost all of it, which is made in China or Vietnam or one of these other third world countries. Last year, 2024, I had $200,000 budgeted for it. I ended up spending $260,000 for the same shit that I had bought in 2024. So in 2025, I spent $60,000 more. So obviously, it hit me a lot. I went over budget, and members got pissed at me, and I had to explain my way out of it to a bunch of Trump supporters and try to explain to them why tariffs were bad for Oakley Country Club in terms of my budget. So.
Can I pause you real quick, Pat?
Yeah.
Wait for this comment.
Wait,
Man, I bet
yeah,
Pat's
buy
nuts
local-
a full.
oh, sorry.
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 Oh my god!
But that
No, I
just
wanna-
means Ted's Market is America first, baby. Come get your egg sandwiches with us because we fucking buy our shit from local farms and
Atta
local,
girl.
like that's.
No.
I would buy all my shit from you. I can't stand buying from other countries.
What's up?
Okay, so tariffs are a move that it's a long-term strategy that puts buying, manufacturing, and all things back in America so that we don't have to do that anymore. So yeah, you had a budget.
Great idea,
You
Jeremy.
exceeded the budget. Now, do you agree also that America has been getting bent over in tariffs by other countries for a very
Always
long
the
time?
rear end,
No.
Jeremy.
We have been getting bent.
No, we haven't been getting bent. because
Always
a
the rear
tariff-
end, Jeremy.
A
You keep
tariff
saying
is
you're not
only
gay.
if you want to tariff something, it's because you're trying to make your country money, right? That's why Trump is increasing all these tariffs. He thinks it's going to increase revenue. It made $200 million. It cost the American consumer probably trillions in the long run. So it was a net negative. Your point about tariffs bringing business back over here, it's a great idea, Jeremy. But here's the thing. It costs billions of dollars to build factories over here. And even if they decided to do that, they then have to pay the American worker, which will never, ever cause them to make money over what they pay the Chinese worker. So it will never happen. None of these companies are coming back here because they'll just say, fuck it, I'll pay the tariff because I'm going to make more money by paying the Chinese worker. The labor costs are astronomically different here in the United States than they are if you pay a third world country. So they're never coming here. I get it, but don't you think all these other leaders in the past 35, 40 years in the United States have thought the same thing and would have just imposed tariffs if that was going to bring manufacturing here? It's never going to do it. These companies won't make any money because they got to pay me $20 an hour versus Yang Wing $3 an hour. Is that racist?
All I'm saying is, if you tell a voter, I'm gonna I'm gonna impose tariffs and make other that's all I heard from what you just said, literally. And I love you, and I try to pay attention to most of what you say.
Yep.
But all I heard was tariffs make other countries or make us money. Like other countries pay us money,
Right,
or whatever.
That's right.
That's
but
all I
who-
heard.
you-
No,
they
no,
mix
no,
it-
no, no.
All right.
That's what the fuck I heard.
Right. So
when I was
people
going
don't
to
understand
vote-
tariffs. They just don't understand them because our country makes money because I pay the government to buy my stuff. So I'm now paying taxes, income tax, sales tax, and I'm paying a tariff on top of it for shit that I want. No other country is paying the United States tariffs. We are. Me, you, Jeremy. People don't understand
No
tariffs.
other country is paying.
No,
isn't that the
Jeremy.
point of tariffs? Is other countries are
No.
paying?
We might have
Garrett,
to move on to the
if
next.
you want to
topic
buy
here.
something
that's
from
fine.
China, if you want to buy something from China, it costs $200. Trump says, okay, send it over here for $200. Now the American company that bought it has to pay the tariff. And then what they're going to do is then raise the price of the item to make that money back. The government then makes the money and then we pay it. That's how it works. We get fucked on tariffs. That's
Yeah,
how.
all I heard was it makes America money, and so when I went to vote, I was like, oh, that shit's gonna make
Right.
us money.
All right,
I heard
what-
was it's
what
gonna
if-
hurt a little bit, and then
Taxes
this
make
is not
America
why
money.
tariffs-
You want more of them?
What?
Taxes make America money. You want more of them? It's the
No,
exact
zero.
same thing.
All right. Okay, Jeremy. Moving on. What is 2 or 3 things Trump's first year? You didn't get to go yet. Go ahead. Trump's first year.
Oh.
What made you happy? What made you sad?
Pat said some good things. Can't believe I just
I'm
said
gonna
that.
sing for you guys.
Where's the violin right now, motherfucker? Where's the violin?
Right? Definitely tax cuts. I think a lot of what he's doing, he's a businessman. A lot of what he's doing, whether it's tariffs, tax cuts, blah, 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 is long-term thinking, long-term plans, something that I don't know if other presidents, definitely Biden didn't think of, but other presidents may have thought of but never enacted. And that's the thing about Trump that I do like is he's willing to to do things that might not work, and then like, hey, let's fix it, because the system as it's been ran for however many years has not worked. So we need to it needs to be fixed, or maybe it did work and it just got screwed up at some point. But anyways, deregulation, definitely, man, I don't think people understand the problems, and maybe we do now, especially after COVID, with big government. When the government gets too big, every problem that comes with the government, whether it be regulations or fraud, things like that, get big as well. So the smaller the government, the way it's supposed to be, that's, I swear to God, I feel like, what's that show? Park and Rec? Ron Swanson or whatever.
Yeah,
like the older I get, the more I feel like him. I'm like, the government needs to be, and I worked for the government for over a decade. It can't be this big. Most of the problems come from the bloated government. And I don't know why it just seems so like, oh, really? We need the government. They love us. No, they don't. Like anyways, that's the whole.
No, they need
deregulation.
Doge,
yeah.
Doge, good one. I forgot. And that's what he's talking about. Doge was a good idea.
Yeah. Doge was a great idea. I think that's a whole another topic we can go down, but like the healthcare, the Affordable Care Act, repealing that, getting rid of that. Now what's gonna happen, in a couple days when that's, I think, right, with the new year, it's gonna be gone.
We're not going back to that. No, we're not going back to tariffs, but yeah, okay, exactly, Judy. Sorry.
But yeah, healthcare, getting rid of that Affordable Care Act.
Hold on, Pat step back and then step up, so he's ready.
No.
And then
No.
the immigration thing, like Pat talked about, the immigration thing. It's look, I got friends that are I swear, I no shit have a friend who came over and was one of those what did Obama call them? Dreamers? Like, there's like dreamers. A program or whatever. Yep. Mm-hmm. Her and her family been in this country 30-some years, and parents are still not, citizens. Like, I don't want them to be deported, but they need to have a boot put on their neck a little bit, and like, hey, you got 5 years, and you've been here 30 years, and you're telling me you can't become, stop it. You know what I'm saying? You live and breathe America. Now become legal. You know what I'm saying? So it needs to happen, and it might affect a friend, a family member. But dude, like every other country does it.
So you're
I don't know how that thought is lost on people.
DACA, Kenneth, you're right. Thank you.
DACA, that's what it was. I don't know how that thought is lost on people. You try to get into Poland, they find out that you're not legally there, and you're trying to work, and like you're gonna face jail time, bro. Like you better hope they just deport you back to where you're from. And there's so many countries that are like that. But America, enforce your borders. What? That's racist. No, it's not. It's what needs to happen. So
the one thing about that I don't get, and you guys can weigh in on that however you like, is like we've always done it. This isn't a new thing where we're deporting people, or that they were checking to see. I remember when my mother married my stepfather, and they had to go to the shit, and they had to have it was real. They had to have what is it, where they not interrogate, but like have an interview. And they had to be like, who uses what toothpaste, who cooks dinner in the morning, what does your bedroom look like? And they were interviewed in opposite rooms to see if their stories matched and all that shit. And like, whatever, like we've always done this. There's always been a thing. Like workplaces have always had to deal with ICE coming in to see if your workers were legal. Like it was like, this has always been a thing. This is not new.
It's not. Look at how many people Obama and Biden deported. It's fucking
right.
It's crazy, man. So yeah, to wrap up that thought, like those are some of the things I do like. Obviously, it's just he's had high turnover in his cabinets. I don't mind that. I look at that as kind of a necessary thing, because if you employ someone and they end up being shit, you don't just keep them around because you employed them. Sorry, you don't fit the bill. You're not on Team America First or whatever. Like kick rocks, So I don't mind that.
You fire the jobs lady because she didn't give you the job numbers you were
It's
looking
my
for.
turn, Pat.
Sorry.
I'm kidding. But no, what I was gonna say is
short story turned long.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
he said he was gonna land this plane and he hasn't landed it yet.
here I'll land it right here. And people will say this, and it might make
And
me
he
sound,
took off again.
Yeah, and the plane is back in the air.
It might make me sound retarded,
JFK.
you got to be more unifying, dude. When the opportunity presents itself, take that opportunity to just be a little more unifying. You don't need to try to be an egotistical badass all the time. There's a time and place where you got to put your foot down and say the things, but homeboy just gets too carried away where you're like, bro, that was a perfect opportunity to not say something stupid. And you fumbled that. And I thought he had surrounded himself with enough people in his cabinet, in his circle right now that would have said that, like, yo, dude, you don't need to do that. You don't need to say that. I don't know. But
true.
like the last thing I'll say, I will land it right now, is
And that was
And
not.
we're
I'm getting a
he's
little-
going back up
And we're going to
at
MacArthur.
LaGuardia.
I'm getting a little fed up. I don't like the government. I don't like government officials. And when I start seeing behaviors in someone like Trump that are starting to line up with some of the things in the government that I don't like, where he's trying to gaslight us for wanting the Epstein files, when that was one of the things
Yeah,
he
that's
campaigned on and shit like that, then I'm like, uh-oh, are you starting to become one of them? Are you starting to embrace the swamp instead of like draining it? Like, yeah. So there are some things that he's not
Hey, have
perfect.
you guys decided when we're gonna stop liking Bill Clinton? Did we get there, or did we get sidetracked the last time we were talking? Is Bill
Wait,
Clinton?
ask that again.
Bill Clinton.
What did he say? Didn't he
we
say
go-
something? Didn't he say release all the files?
Who
Clinton.
Clinton?
did he?
Yes.
Oh,
Google
no.
that. I'm
He
pretty
might have
sure
said release all the ones I'm not in.
Yeah,
which would
right.
be
Yeah,
3 pages.
I was about
think
to
he
say.
issued-
Oh
I
my
think he
God.
issued a statement saying, I'm innocent, something like that. Please release everything. I mean, I think he's a scumbag, so that's just my opinion. But he did say something like that. Personally, I think Trump's trying to protect all of them. All the past presidents, all the powerful people, regardless
You
of them.
think Trump's trying to protect them?
I think he was trying to protect them by stonewalling and redact. Did you see these files when they came out? They're all black. We don't even get any names.
See, what I think
joke.
Pat, to that is it's
Oh,
more of a
shit, yeah.
swamp thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more
Dude,
of a
it's his
swamp
call.
thing.
He's the goddamn commander in chief. His DOJ lady, Pam Bondi, had every
Love you too, Meg.
Thanks, Meg.
freaking name redacted and every photo. And I
Can we
mean,
get a portion of that?
No.
That's fine.
what did Clinton say? Did he say something like that?
Bill Clinton's spokesperson calls for release of all Epstein files related to the former president after the Department of Justice released thousands of files related to the convicted sex offender Epstein on Friday. That included a number of decades-old photographs. President Bill Clinton, a spokesperson for Clinton on Monday, called for all the files relating to Clinton to be released.
Yeah, I mean, everything.
Holy shit.
Yeah, everything
Release
that
them,
got
bitch.
released was useless.
Let's go. I want to see it because I'm like, hey, when are we like?
You're,
I mean,
you're never
I've
gonna
always
see
been-
it.
I was always like, yo, Bill Clinton, saxophone player, got head in the White House. Hey, let's go. I forgave Pizzagate. Like, I'm good with pizza. Like, it's fine. But because everybody else did it too. Every other fucking politician did the same type of shit. So I'm fine with Pizzagate. But like, hey, getting head in the White House and like whatever. I was always like, oh, he's the man. Everybody called him the first black president. Because he played the fucking
Especially
saxophone
black
on
people were all
Arsenio
about
Hall.
that. Mhm.
And then got head in the White House. So everybody's like,
Oh, yeah.
yo, my bro, like my
Uh-huh.
ninja, let's go.
And if you said otherwise,
Yeah.
oh, come on, man. He's like one of us. Like,
So
you.
what?
Fucking scumbag. He's just like all of them, but he's probably worse. He was probably on that island,
I'm
And
sure
he's-
he was.
and I'm
So-
sure he was getting fucking blowjobs from 16-year-olds. And
Yeah,
50
those pictures were enough for me. I like the
weird,
ones
man.
that came out. That's
are
enough for me.
weird.
I'm like, yo,
Do
sorry, my guy.
we think with Trump that he like had that what is it? He had the relationship up until with Epstein up until mid 90s or some shit like that, before the island ever existed. And
He probably was going there before he became president, and then after that, I'm sure everybody was. I mean, at that point,
do you think there's anything that you think Trump was messing diddling with little kids?
I don't think Trump was
No,
doing.
I don't. No.
That's not my opinion. Has always been. That's not his. I don't think that's his style. I don't think he's like that. Do I think he knew about what was going on? Of course he did, but I think thousands of people probably did, and they just didn't want to say anything.
No, the pictures of Biden kissing like little kids, like when they came up to like shake his hand and shit, that was enough for me, bro. I was like, you're gross
Smelling
too.
their hair
I
and
don't
stuff,
need, I'm like,
there's creepy grandpa, and then there's that.
yeah, he is creepy grandpa.
Bernie with the logic. Go ahead, babe.
All right. Why do you think the Epstein files have not been released? Could there be a legitimate reason? Does our desire for gossip outweigh potentially national security?
Oh, great question. Tell me how national security has anything to do with whether or not Bill Clinton fucked a 16-year-old. Please explain to me when everybody already thinks it is already.
I think it's more of like what else could be in there.
Is it
Vern,
spy
I think
shit?
I think it's a great question, but like,
fine.
Like,
I
if he
think
was
it's
a
more
spy,
of like
if
they're
Epstein
trying.
was
There's
like
leverage.
Redacted
There's
spy
leverage
shit
between two parties right now. Who can weaponize this Epstein thing better? That's what I think. That's why I think it's been
great point. Great point.
Like you can redact some things because you're trying to protect kids or adults that were kids at that time, and like, okay, but like, dude, it's been a year, and you're finally releasing all these blanked out things, which is funny because if you can copy and paste that and unredact it yourself.
Some of it is coming up, correct.
Some of it you can unredact yourself. But like, I think mostly what we're seeing is a play of like Republican versus Democrat, who can leverage this thing to walk away from it looking the prettiest, rather than what their job is, release it, arrest some motherfuckers, do some, you know what I'm saying? Like uphold the law. But I think it's a game. It's like, who can get the most power from this? Like,
hey, do you think I like this one?
Yeah.
D-Reed, if Trump was involved, the Dems would have released it. There is no doubt. But now that probably it's mostly Dems in this bitch. If they're in there and Trump doesn't release it, do they owe Trump some shit for having it be redacted as much as it was and only putting out what he put out?
Well, how many? Not only political leaders, how about political donors?
Yeah.
I mean, how many people that have given money to all these people over the years? These Bill Gates, the Bill Gateses of the world. His name's been floated around. Bezos was floated around as being down there.
Yeah, see, that fucks me up because like, fuck that. I don't care how much money that you can like get out of these people for not like, you got child predators and people like selling 14-year-old girls around fucking Epstein Island and shit. Like I don't give a shit about, I don't know, Bernie. I'm an emotional woman. I don't give a shit. Fucking let it all out. Let the shit burn
I don't even
down.
care if it's one of my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
in a smaller situation, if one of my friends was involved in something like that, whatever. Peace out, buddy. You're going to jail. I'm not going to be like, no, I need to protect you at all costs. Like, no, you were doing horrible things.
Yeah, you fuck with
End of
kids,
story.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I would expect the same from me. If I got caught up in some shit like that, don't protect me. No, I go to jail. I pay the price, period.
And
But
if someone-
it's the political game. It's the theater. It's who can have the most power. Let's protect people we like. I hate it.
And
man.
if it's a business to them or there is some sort of national security attached to it, I'm going to need for you to explain to me exactly what that shit is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
So
what
it's a
is
bad,
it?
it's
Are
a
we
bad
getting-
look when Kash Patel
Yeah.
is on Tucker Carlson or whoever it was and said, when they asked him who has the Epstein files, he's like, the director of the FBI is in 100% control and can release all the Epstein files. And now he's a director of the FBI. And then he says, well, I don't know. So, it's just a bad look all around because I know it's not Kash Patel who doesn't want to release them. It's somebody telling him you can't release
You
them.
can't release it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Fuck
There's
that.
a swamp, man, for real. There's a big ass swamp, and you saw what happened in 2016 when he tried to start draining that thing. It got crazy.
Yeah, they went right
and-
after him. Like he
Oh
never
my
even got a shot in
God,
his first
man.
term.
Even before, it was like Russia, and most of
Who?
us, I think, were like,
Who'd you say, Jeremy?
what- Huh?
Who was it?
Russia?
No. Who didn't get a shot in his first term?
I said that, and it
Trump.
was Trump.
Oh.
Trump didn't even
Trump,
get
sorry.
like the minute he started saying I'm gonna drain the swamp, everybody fucking went after him immediately.
It was
He
games.
was-
I mean,
yeah.
love him or hate him. I'm not
Yeah.
saying like you gotta love him, but like if we're gonna be, if there's one thing we can agree on is that homeboy didn't get a fair shake from the get go, and as soon as he tried to start maybe holding people accountable, whatever you want to call it, it was like, nope, we're gonna buck against this as hard as possible.
Bernie Gannon, Saudi princes may have been involved, oil prices, and a threat to the US dollar as world reserve currency may be in the balanced economic upheaval.
Bernie, we'd all recover, buddy. We recovered from COVID. That's the worst thing that could have ever happened. We would recover. The people have a right to know.
I mean, as someone who's a part of the missions and
I mean, we paid the
in Iraq, where
2008
there was a lot of
gas
OPSEC
prices.
stuff.
Yep.
Like you have to respect the OPSEC, operational security of certain things. But like to Garrett's point, explain that. Hey, there's going to be sections where they're going to be redacted because of, and you don't have to say Saudi princes. You could just be like, hey, there are some national security risks in certain things.
No. No. If you're gonna protect pedophiles, I need to know exactly what the fuck, like what national security shit. Like, are we getting nuclear bombed? Are we not gonna be able to drive our fucking cars forever?
Yeah, it's a convenient excuse.
Like I need actual like facts. Release that shit then. Otherwise, burn it fucking down. I don't care if who was it? The CEO of Victoria's Secret. That motherfucker can go away somewhere. Abercrombie, like that bitch can
If
go
I
somewhere
woke up
too,
tomorrow
like,
and
any of that
and turned
shit.
on the news and
All
it was
of
just
Hollywood
massive
can go
arrests,
suck a dick. Like
like Hollywood actors, politicians, foreign players, and it was just massive arrests. I'm telling you, man, that would be the greatest New Year's in the history
I agree.
of the
You know what?
world.
It doesn't
I would
even
be
have to-
so happy.
It doesn't even have to be arrests, because a lot of these, the evidence might not be there to arrest a lot of these people. But if you were fucking there, that's evidence enough that we know you
Yeah.
were involved. And if that
Expose
means
them,
your
yeah.
career is going to go into shit after that, that's good enough for me. I mean, I want you to go to jail, but I want you to suffer publicly for what you did.
Hey, do you think
Yeah.
that they gave us you think that they gave us like Epstein and Weinstein and Diddy and R. Kelly and whatever to kind of try to appease us so
Like
that
a
we wouldn't
sacrifice?
ask like
Yeah.
so we wouldn't ask
Thanks
who
for a little bit. Yeah.
yo, cause like it was kind of like we'll send Diddy to jail for a couple years, we'll send R. Kelly to jail forever. And I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be there. Like
Right.
goodbye.
Right.
Or
right.
Weinstein or Epstein or like any of them bitches. I'm not however Epstein got off, like I don't give a shit. But like, do you think that they kind of like gave that to the public a little bit so that because you kind of gotta think
I think
all
we've
of
seen
those
it
were-
happen before,
all
so
of
I
those
wouldn't
were
put it past them.
Netflix documentaries that came out, and then all of a sudden bitches were getting arrested, and
Yeah.
Netflix is the biggest like liberal machine ever. Do you think they kind of gave that to us a little bit so we wouldn't press too hard? Like, oh, you can have these pedophiles, but you can't have these pedophiles.
Yeah, like us
You'll
dumb
be all
Americans
right.
be like, "Oh, thank you
Yeah.
so much. They
Like-
got all the pedophiles. Those are the
Yeah.
only ones, right? Those are the only
Right.
wrongdoers." Anyways, back to our regular scheduled
Programming, yeah.
programming. Beep boop, beep boop.
We'll
Yeah,
give you
I mean,
Bill Cosby. We'll give you like this, that. Clock Cutter, what's up, dude? I'm not a lesbian, but the Bass Pro Shops hat is sexy.
My wife is sexy in a hat.
How was your duck hunting, Garrett? Did you go duck hunting?
Oh, it was amazing. No, fishing, motherfucker. Fishing. Yes, and I
And
did.
duck hunting.
I don't duck hunt.
Fuck yeah.
I like the ducks out here. They're cute and they're nice to people. Swans, on the other hand, those
They
motherfuckers are evil.
Yeah, those are evil, man.
Bastards.
What happened?
I said swans are mean bastards.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
fucking horrible. All right, guys.
Joseph.
Jesus Christ, Muff Hunt.
No, Joseph.
Oh,
What do you
Man,
think?
this
Man,
all
this
started
sounds-
with a black girl marrying a white dude. Facts, bro.
Oh man.
Snow bunny magic.
Hey, what do you
This
think
is-
about Serena pumping the Ozempic? How do you feel about that? Speaking of Serena.
Like she was taking it or she was promoting it?
Oh,
Both.
she's promoting it while
Both.
injecting herself in the commercial.
Oh,
Serena?
Yes.
Why?
Yep.
Oh no,
The
I'm
greatest
sorry. See, I'm
female
still thinking of
athletes of
Venus.
all time.
I'm still thinking
No.
of Venus. I'm like, Venus was the skinnier one.
No,
whereas
Serena-
was the bigger one.
Serena was jacked.
Serena was jacked, yeah.
Fucking jacked.
Her
I liked her
shoulders
look. I
were
thought that
fucking
look was
bowling balls.
I'm like,
Yep.
I can get down with that. She had it. She had the curves where she needed them. That's for darn sure.
No, come on, Jeremy. Really, legitimately, the Serena sisters smash or pass.
I would smash them both.
Dude, Serena's hot.
I'd smash them both.
Yo,
Garrett?
they
I'm
got-
not a Venus guy, but I like Serena. There are some. I'll send you some good photos of Serena. Like when she's like totally jacked. Not my like.
I'll send
greatest-
you some good.
I like her. I like her now. I
And
mean,
now
Serena's got a
we're on-
great
Why,
smile.
were you like creeping at Wimbledon?
No, no.
In the locker room and shit. Pat was pretending to be gay. Well, I'm a woman, I swear.
Oh.
Hey, let me give you a scale real quick, Garrett, so I can explain this a little bit better. I explained this to Dylan some weeks ago. I've had this scale of what is like hot and then where it fades off, right? And it's bar times, right?
Mhm.
So it starts at 9 o'clock. In other words, you go out with your boys. Me and Pat go out,
oh,
and
Bart?
we're
I
both
was
single,
like,
and we're looking
what?
to smash. We're looking to smash, right? And it's 9 o'clock, right? And we're kind of just getting there. We've had a few drinks, a few beers, and all of a sudden it's super beautiful. Holy shit! Like what's that chick's name? Anyways, insert hot chick.
Sydney
She
Sweeney.
walks up. Sydney Sweeney. There you go. She walks up and she wants to go home with you. It's
You
9
can't-
o'clock, but
you
she's
cannot-
that hot that you're gonna go home with her.
Nope. You cannot use a Snow Bunny reference to talk about two black girls. Smash or pass. If you
Hold
if
on,
you're
hold
gonna-
on, hold on. All right, fine.
He goes straight to white women.
I
Like
did- no, Pat went
motherfucker,
straight
you
to a
can't
white girl.
Go
All right.
straight
I
to
was
a
actually-
white girl.
I was thinking of a black chick, and he went right to a white girl. I just
You
went
either
with it.
need
I
to
just
go to
rolled with
fucking
it.
Viola Davis or
Angela Bassett,
Angela Bassett or like
Halle Berry.
thank you.
All right,
Oh,
I'll
Halle
tell you
Berry.
this. One of my favorite.
Right. You didn't
Oh,
make that
Halle
fucking
Berry,
face when I said
she's definitely at
Serena
the
or
top.
Venus. Ain't nobody, and that's the problem.
What was the
is-
girl's name from?
No, Jeremy, shut
the
up.
Fresh
The
Prince
hottest-
of Bel Air.
The
Yeah.
hottest black girl right now is Kelly Rowland. Oh,
You're literally picking all black women with no muscle whatsoever. So Venus and Serena were told
I didn't
the
even-
entire time. Nope, shut up. Venus
I didn't even
and Serena,
finish.
they're nope, because you're going around LaGuardia again.
I have
They,
that problem a lot.
I
It's
know.
not
The
finishing.
foreplay is too long. Jeremy.
it's the edging.
You're gonna like it
Just
if you
the
let me
edging is
fly
just-
this plane. You're
Either
gonna like
get
it,
that
I
dick
promise.
to 10 inches or like we're done. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't wait. So they've been told their entire lives that they're not cute, that they look like dudes, that they're on fucking however many steroids or they're like whatever. And now they want to marry the white men that didn't say that shit to them. And you're pissed because they did it.
I'm not pissed.
Sorry.
They're
No,
like,
no,
I'm
just
just-
that's
They're 12 o'clockers, but you didn't let me get there.
no way. I
9
take Serena
o'clock,
at 7
you're going
o'clock.
home right away. 10 o'clock, little
I'll take
less
Serena.
attractive, but like, all right,
You're
cool.
going
11
around-
o'clock, even less attractive.
You're
but
nice,
Still,
you're-
okay, it's 11 o'clock. I'm a little faded, but she's hot enough.
he's still
Serena and
saying
Venus
I wouldn't
come in
smash.
at like 11
He's
to 12
still
o'clock.
saying he would only smash if he was fucking lit off of like however many bumps and however many drinks that he had at the bar till
That's
midnight.
why I had to explain. That's why I had to fly the plane.
So you wouldn't
I
smash,
have to
dude.
have a
Just
little
say
bit
you
liquid
wouldn't
courage.
smash. No liquid courage. You
Okay,
look at
with
pictures
no
of them.
liquid courage,
We're
I
fucking
probably wouldn't.
sober. Right. You're such a dick.
I
I don't know
smash.
why I fucking talk to you. You're
Garrett, I'll
so
smash.
dumb. But both or just Venus?
I don't like Venus. I'm a Serena guy.
You're Serena Smash. Okay, thank you. And
The
everybody
only
else
woman that
is,
doesn't fit on my list is Sporty Beth. She doesn't fit out. I mean, she's not even a bar
again.
clothes
He goes
chick.
back to snow bunnies. Ain't nobody talking
did.
about white girls right
I
now.
did. Damn.
Shit. He right back. So, Dr.
You have my black
Umar-
card now,
Jeremy
then?
Yeah, your
has
black card
a
is
type.
gone.
Jeremy has a type.
Viola Davis.
I don't know if
Pat,
I do anymore. Shit.
Viola Davis. Pat,
Oh yeah, smash.
smash.
Fuck yeah.
Jeremy.
I would let her do anything she wanted to me.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Angela Bassett.
Yeah. Kelly Rowland. That's where you got to go.
She doesn't count. She's just no muscle whatsoever. I'm talking about
Oh, all
like
right, we're only
Angela
going with
Bassett
Jack
when
chicks?
she was
All right.
Tina Turner.
All right.
Like when she did the Ike and Tina movie, the Tina Turner movie.
yeah.
Looking like that with all that. She was
Dude, we do CrossFit. How do you? Of course, we like muscle on chicks.
not Jeremy, apparently.
Burn, you son
This
of a
guy,
bitch.
Jeremy would smash anything. No, he won't smash black girls.
Julia Michaels, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Julia
Think
Michaels.
so? Mm,
Jeremy likes liberal white chicks. That's true. Great
That's it,
comment.
yeah. Julia Michaels, Jeremy.
that's past tense, and you guys are using it way out of context. one liberal white chick, and I do like black chicks. I will smash black chicks. I have, and
No,
but
you can't say
will
you had a
Will I
black
date
friend.
them? Will I
like,
bring them? I don't know.
like, nah. No, but like literally Julia Michaels, if she doesn't do the breathy, whiny thing.
Yeah. She's hot.
I'd smash Julie. Yeah, why not?
Zendaya. No, she's young. Don't answer that.
Zendaya.
Oh, this
I
is
was gonna
good.
say, I
Rachel
don't know.
Maddow.
No.
Oh, dear. God. Rachel Maddow 20 years ago.
can't.
I saw a few pictures.
She was
I
cute
like,
in high school.
Liquid Courage, yes. maybe.
Yeah. A picture of her in college or high school with the blonde hair. She was cute.
Oh God.
Someone's gonna clip that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
I'm gonna
dude.
clip it.
Woo!
Ellen DeGeneres. No.
No.
No, but her
Negative.
ex-wife, the one who died,
Oh yeah.
she was hot.
She
She was in
was.
that
She
movie
was
with Harrison Ford.
Ford. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Loved it.
God. She was
Your
a
mom,
nutcase,
Oprah, could
but
do
Yeah,
whatever
she was crazy.
wants
She had-
to me
she had
as long as
mental
I get a
issues.
cut.
Jeremy, shut up. She just. Yo, she just made Stedman go missing. You ain't getting that. You will never
Rosie
find.
O'Donnell. Oh
No.
Too fast. I get away.
No, it's not
I
Portia.
do CrossFit.
Hold on.
And
no, it's the one in the middle.
Yeah,
Anne
and
Hesh.
yeah,
Hesh,
Anne
yep.
Hesh.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, she was hot in that movie too. With
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg. Hell no.
God no.
Nope. God, I used to be such a big fan of her. That sucks shit.
Sister Act, that's still my movie. I love that movie.
All right, guys, we did it. I think we
Woo.
wrapped. I think we landed this plane.
Barely.
Thank you very much. Hey, what did
One
you
more
guys?
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was kidding. That was a joke. That was the joke.
Oh.
That was the joke.
Oh, anybody? You guys see that last thing before we get out of here? Anthony Joshua got in that car accident. Two of his friends
Yeah,
died.
I was just talking to Dylan about that
Crazy.
in Nigeria. He
Yeah,
was in the back seat. And
the dude that
just
fought Jake
chilling.
Paul. The guy that fought Jake Paul, he got in an accident in Nigeria. A tire blew out of his car.
dead?
He's not dead, but like two of the people that he was with are.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he walked
Crazy.
away with just bumps and bruises. He went to the hospital, but they said no major injury to him. I'm like, what kind of like, damn, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
God,
like,
Bernie,
two people
no.
died in this.
Was he wearing a seatbelt
he
and
just-
those two weren't?
That's where my
don't know
brain
that.
went. I didn't look that far into it.
What's
That's where
his
my
name?
head was. I was like, Anthony Joshua.
I think this is directed towards you, Jeremy, but Sunny Hostin.
I don't know who that is.
She's a chick from
Do
The
I know who
View.
that is?
Yeah, the loudmouth black lady from The View, not Whoopi.
Ooh. You know, there can be a
she's
woman
nothing.
who's so beautiful or who's good, attractive, but has such a big mouth that you just say no, and that she falls into that.
I think she's kind of moderate though, right? I think she kind of like just. I might
Sunny
be thinking.
Hostin is moderate.
All right, then I'm
she's
thinking of
not.
somebody different
Yeah,
then.
you're thinking of somebody else.
I'm thinking of somebody different then.
Yeah. Honey, this one I get Ronda Rousey, smash or pass.
No.
You lie.
No, absolutely not. She is not cute, even when she was in her.
Really? You don't think she's
No.
cute?
No, I do not.
My wife.
She had her
does-
moments. She had her moments. Again, she's one of those where her attitude would just ruin it for me. I can't take that.
No, who was the
I
other?
just-
I
saw
smashed
something
as
today,
long as
too,
she
about
didn't
her.
pick me up and put me on the countertop. Like I can't handle that.
I don't know if
But
you get away with that.
smashed
She'd
it.
probably want to smash her. She would probably want to body slam you for this.
No, but this boxer I would.
Oh, here,
This
see.
female boxer, I would.
Oh, so look, she found it.
Oh, Paige Van Zant. She used to
Yeah. Yep.
Yup.
be. Yeah, she's got an OnlyFans page. I've never been on it. I just
well,
know that
she
she
does.
has one. But she's definitely She would get all of it. Just kidding. She's white. I don't like white girls. What are you talking about?
What's up, Bernie? Joshua, Nigeria car accident or U.S. military strike? Oh, well, now we're going down a rabbit hole.
Damn, man.
All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us as always. Please like and subscribe. I guess I'm supposed to say that now. Who are you trying to find?
No, I'm just reading up on the accident. So they were going faster than they were supposed to, lost control. They hit a
Yeah.
parked truck, a stationary truck parked alongside the road. Crashed into the stationary truck.
What about that rugby chick? We'll bring that up next time. But yeah, smash.
It doesn't say anything about whether he had a seatbelt on or not. Just thankful that he's alive, blah, 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 blah. So, nope, nothing.
Damn, they are going. All right, we'll do smash or pass next time too. Because they are going ham in here on Jeremy with black chicks. Like, let's go. All right, guys. Thank you. We love you. We'll be
I
back.
survived.
She did.
I'm so happy you joined us.
Right.
I,
So
was,
happy.
I was getting ready to sit down and to get into the chat, and she's like, "Brianna's not coming. Let's go."
Chop,
I was
chop.
like, what
Nice.
the fuck?
So
Nice.
So,
Brianna's blowing snots everywhere, so Colleen
I
can
don't
come
know.
on the show.
I know.
She's
I was
reeling
second
because
choice.
Dallin isn't a Mormon anymore, and it broke her heart.
Yeah,
Oh
I did
yeah,
see
I
that.
saw that.
Oh, he's not.
No,
Oh.
Shit.
he kind of did the same thing. We were talking to Ellie about.
Thank you, Joseph.
Good job, Colleen. So yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday. Hopefully, if everybody's good.
Oh, Burn. Thanks.
Showing the same. I know.
Love you guys.
And we'll be on probably with Jenny sometime this week.
Jeremy.
And we'll be on again.
Jeremy, I see you in there. Don't forget, I
Oh,
still
you
am
can see that? Damn
I'm
it.
still in charge of
Bro.
this podcast. You are not. So don't lose
I
your
thought you wouldn't see that somehow.
Colleen is back. She's on the show. She just normally isn't on
I
this
don't
show.
want to be on the show all the time.
She,
so I will
like-
not be back all
like
the time.
she's
So-
I didn't kick her off the podcast.
No,
She's
I kicked
on the
myself off.
Yeah, like
I
I
kicked myself off.
talked to her,
Every
blow
time-
up her.
Every time
Instagram.
she's the last couple of times she's come onto the show, she's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "I don't want to. I'm good."
It's not me. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out. Really appreciate you.
Yeah, love
We'll
you
see you
guys.
next Tuesday. Jeremy, Pat Lang. Hopefully Brianna will be back. Thank y'all.
Love you
Deuces.
guys.
Bye.